Modern headlights are too goddamn bright. Seriously, WTF is with the headlights on new cars. I do a lot of driving for work and pleasure, and every time I'm on the road at night I feel like headlights get brighter and brighter. It's at the point that I can't even tell the difference between high beams and low beams anymore, looking at LED lights and halogens. Some headlights are so bad that even turning on the dimmer on my rear view doesn't do shit anymore. Either have to speed away to not be blinded by the light of 1,000 lights or slow down and let the asshole pass you. This is especially bad for people with glasses like myself, because then all these light glare even harder. I understand people like these bright AF lights on their cars because it can be hard to see on some roads, but you shouldn't be putting other people in danger every time you drive at night just to be able to see once in a while on a darker than usual road. Also, what's up with daytime running lights? Are those really all that necessary? And before you say it's just my old man eyes, I'm 21 and have a -6 prescription, so it's not that bad. Edit. Was cool interacting with everyone on my first relatively large post, but I gotta get to bed, so probably won't be replying much more tonight. I agree. I flashed a guy I thought had high beams on because I couldn't see. He flashed me back and it was so bright I had to abruptly pull over until my vision went back to normal. I wouldn't say this is an unpopular opinion. It's a fact. Edit. I'm agreeing with nighttime lights being bright. Daytime lights are good to better spot a car. They're really good when the car is gray and it's overcast. I drive for a living. Every time I work a night I think the same thing. I once flashed an incoming car because I literally couldn't see the road and thought their brights were on. Then they turned their brights on and oh boy. I'm 21 and have perfect vision. I feel like 1/4 cars I see have lights that are just ridiculous. Whatever happened to lights facing more towards the ground as well? These new car light face straight forward into oncoming drivers. I have bad night vision, and I can almost never drive late at night because of the bright headlights. I am almost rendered blind for a few seconds after passing a car with this type of lights. Exactly. And it can actually be dangerous in some cases if someone gets flashed in the eyes and something seems to happen on the road. The Explorer Cop SUVs are bright AF and level with my side view, so they blind the fuck out of me. I tried to slow down to let them pass and got pulled over and DUI checked. I live in a major city and I've been able to, for the most part, discern which cars have those lights from factory and which are aftermarket, or even which older cars actually have their high beams on. Most people either unnecessarily have their old high beams on in town with lots of lighting or don't turn their lights on at all, and it's annoying AF. Even though the streets are well lit and you as the driver don't need them on, you are hard to see by other cars. People just suck. They need to be regulated because the manufacturer clearly can't handle it properly. Honestly, they should use LED for high beams only. FFS, the running lights on the new F-150 is too fucking bright. This shit is out of hand. I wholeheartedly agree, and I'm 19. Especially when it's raining at night. They even have their high beams on when the road is illuminated enough via street lights / stores and billboards. It makes me want to turn my brights on at them. Take into account that there could be something wrong with your eyes if this is really bothering you. Your retina could maybe not be contracting enough when exposed to light, so that makes lights very bright. Source: I have that very problem myself. Way too bright, but the color variations on LED lights piss me off just as much. Not sure why, it's just really distracting to me. I'm willing to bet that at least 20% of the eye damage that makes people need to have their headlights on at 6 p.m. is caused by other people with their headlights on at 6 p.m. Those reflective LED ones. Yeah, fuck those. A new truck approached me at an intersection last night and I thought he had his brights on, but it was just some of those newfangled headlamps designed to blind other drivers. Corey Hart, https://youtube. B/X2LTL8KGKV8, has some bad advice for you about a cheap solution to the issue, and it doesn't help with epilepsy, just saying. I agree. I got to be in a car with those dreaded LED lights for the first time. Let me tell you. You wanna know what the difference between high beams and low beams? Low beams is the bottom half of the light. The lows are no less bright than the highs, there's just less light bulbs on. I live in the country, so I'm used to people using their high beams. Not really that big of a deal though, because if you flash your highs back at them they'll turn them off. I can't tell anymore who is using highs or not. I've stopped flashing my brights at people because they oftentimes flash me back. Out here in Arizona, whole with their tiny peens with their lifted trucks and light bars never adjust their headlights, and it's annoying as fuck. But yes, this pisses me off too, but people just need to adjust their headlights.